Welcome to this three-part video series. I'm so excited that you're here. I really worked hard to try to make sure that this was short and effective and gave you some high value. So these three videos are hopefully not going to take too much of your time. I aimed for about 5 to 7 minutes each, but I know they got maybe a touch over or under at some points. So make sure you just block out a short amount of time and you can get through them all three really quickly. The fact is, if you're here, you understand some of the problems that we face as startup businesses or businesses that are choosing to run really lean and effective, and we want to have good marketing, not expensive marketing. The fact is, we spend way too much money on marketing that doesn't work and that's ineffective. Businesses all over are spending incredible amounts on their marketing without really having good solid foundations that make it manageable, not overwhelming, and effective in converting for your business, and also making sure that you are reaching those right people and giving them the solutions that they need with your product or your service. So my goal here is to help you understand what it takes to invest the time and the energy and money into your marketing in a way that's really not overwhelming, not crazy expensive, and gets you lots of bang for your buck. I want you to build it on a solid foundation. Start with the really important stuff, the stuff that moves the needle and that gets you results. So, in this three-part video series, in video 1, we're going to be talking about your marketing foundation. This is where you are going to know everything that it takes to build on a solid foundation that's not going to shift, and it's going to make everything else you do so much easier. Super critical. In the video number 2, we're going to talk about something that in this day and age everybody needs. 4 cornerstones to a converting website. What is going to take people that are clicking on your website and are experiencing it to the next step, to where they really want to become part of your community and even a client and a customer buying your products and services. The third video is going to help you design a 12-month marketing strategy, something that builds on your foundation and helps you implement with ease and avoiding overwhelm in your business. This way, you're not going to have to outsource unless you need to and you're ready to and you want to. You're going to know what it takes, what it's going to look like to have a strategy that you can really put into place and be effective in all the different mediums that you're using to market your business. So implementing and rolling out your solid marketing strategy every single day, 52 weeks a year, you're going to be able to take a deep sigh of relief. So let's get started with video 1. In the first video, we're going to talk about the most important thing that you need to build on your marketing strategy. And that's having a concise, on-target, and well-developed brand script. We often get very, very derailed by all the bells and whistles that we think need to go into our marketing, but in fact, it's the words that still matter. It's the words that help our customers know that we are the guide that they need and where we fit into their story so that they can make a decision. So in the first video series, this video, we're going to be talking about that. So like I said, the first thing you need is to have a really solid brand script. You need to have something that uses the right words at the right time. You need to understand very clearly the problem that your customers have and how your product or your service relates to that and how you're going to be able to solve that problem. But the strategy here is to understand those and put them into words that help your customer understand that you understand their problem, you know how to solve their problem, and that you know what success looks like for them and also what failure could look like for them. So having a really good, solid brand script is the foundational piece of your marketing strategy. It's what you use to flesh out and wireframe your website, to write copy for your emails, to show up and drive them to your services or to connect with your brand and deepen your relationship on social media. It's the tool you use to help you get clarity as to how you serve your customer, the role that you play in their journeys. They're trying to win their day and have their success and reach their goals. It's what helps you stay on track and not lose sight of the role that you play in their journey. Customers really don't want to read about your story. They don't want to read it in their social media necessarily. They may want to connect with you, but they really want to understand that you understand their story and their problems. So it needs to be a consistent theme all the way from your social media to your websites, all over the place, in your emails, if you're running ads, in all of those places. This brand script needs to show up again and again. Even if it's a slight variation on the words, it needs to be true. And this brand script is going to show that you've identified their problem, you know what it's going to take to solve it, and that you actually have the solution that they need. It also needs to convey that you understand what it looks like after they make that transformation, when they've actually had success on the backside of this, and you know what that's going to take. You know what they need to make that transformation, and you can paint that picture for them. They're going to understand exactly why they need the solution that you offer. So it can also be important in your brand script to understand what they're actually moving away from, because customers are often moving towards something, or they could be moving away from something. Somebody's point of view sometimes depends on their attitudes in a given situation or towards a certain purchase that they're considering making. So you need to understand both sides of this, because you may need to approach different individuals and have a marketing strategy that knows that you have to come at the same problem from different sides. So on the other side of success is failure. You need to understand their failures, and you need to be able to articulate those in a way that's going to hit home for them. So they're going to really know that you understand the things that they're trying to avoid or change in their lives by engaging with you or buying your products. They're just as busy as we are. You know how busy you are and how overwhelmed you get in your business. This is why you want clearer, more effective marketing that you can quickly rely on, you can just get used to and comfortable in and go back to it over and over and over again. Your customers really aren't any different. They want a solution to the problem. They want to know what that solution is and how to engage with it. Very, very clear. They want to know that you understand their problem and that you have the solution and how to buy it from you. That's what we get with our brand script. We design and develop the words that we need to convey that we understand those things and where we fit in to their story. So in video number 2, we're actually going to go beyond the brand script, and we're going to talk about one of the tools we use in our marketing, which is so critical these days. It's our website. It's where so much of the conversion happens. So make sure that you listen and watch the next video so that you can see the 4 cornerstones in your website on that very first landing page that are going to help you stay on track with your brand script and also convert viewers and visitors to actual paying customers, loyal paying customers. Join me for video number 2.